Hello there, and welcome to another episode of this Let's Play, Kirby's Dreamland 2, and here we'll be hitting level 3. We have already accomplished the levels of Something Field and Big Forest. And here we have next Ripple Field level 3 with the introduction of Kine the sunfish. He is a really entertaining animal buddy, I have to say. He has some of the best powers. I just like to pair him up with the most random things. He even gets the ability of firepower, which is obviously a little bit useless to a sunfish, but you know what? I don't mind so much just because of some of the expressions on his face. And here we are. We'll have some new bad guys / powers introduced into this level. And we'll just kind of pause and take a look at them as we go. And these here, I'm just going to call them barnacles that shoot little, I don't know, missiles at you. Because they look like barnacles. Anyway, here we go. I like to get at these guys from the tree tops, just so you don't have to deal with those stupid bombs. Because it really can just be a pain trying to walk under a tree these days, you know? And here's another new bad guy. He is great because you know what? You can freaking rock and roll. Wipe out any bad guy in your path. Actually, it's another one you kind of have to be careful with. You actually have to hit them. If you just stay with your rock power activated and you're not moving, they actually just kind of walk through you. I don't know if this guy will try to attack me. Come on, Mr. Squiddy. Come get me. They'll just... yeah, anyway. I guess he's a bad example. Huh. That's funny. A lot of these villains, bad guys, you can hardly call them villains, I guess, since they're, you know, kind of inanimate objects for the most part. Some of them will literally just swim into you and kill themselves. I mean, that's essentially what they're doing. Oop. Forgot that's a boomerang. Here we go. Barnacle face. And above water. Oh, below water. Blows in water. Do-do-do. Blow in the water. Here we go. And something that's kind of annoying when you're Kirby underwater is he just sinks like a rock when you use your power and you have no control over him. So it could be a little tricky making through the level without him, or with him only. So we're going to add somebody to our team that's going to give us a bit of a hand with that. And kind of the trick to getting this little air tank here is, oh, obviously not that, but you got to just pop it with some air and then dive under there and get it. Probably could have used that one too. Alright, here we go. Barnacles. Almost done with stage 1 here. It's a pretty simple level. It's just kind of an introduction to what the rest of the level is going to look like. Wow. This is probably a testament to why you shouldn't play Kirby's Dreamland in the morning. Because Dreamland is something you should play at night. Just makes sense, right? Dreamland, nighttime, right? Oh, 1 up. Beautiful. I told you guys, one day I would get it. One day. We're going to pop up here so you can actually see where we are. 93,800 points, 9 lives, and we're on level 3. So you know what? I choose door number 2. This guy here, he's just annoying. I want my stars. I like my stars. Here we go. And this part's a little tricky here. You gotta go kind of down in a controlled manner. You can fall directly down, but there is a star here, so you would miss that. Kind of stay out of the way, because you know, you got those falling top guys that just want to come out of nowhere and kamikaze your face. So here we go. And here's a new obstacle added into this level. It's a air current, and obviously ready to thrust you upon those spikes of doom up there. So you really kind of got to start near the top when you're passing by them. we've got some stars here. You know, we'd like to get them, but we can't. Those stupid tubes of suckage. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna try out this door, and we have a new boss who is guarding something. I wonder what it is. He has electric powers, which is a new power that we haven't seen yet. Ah. And he's kind of an obnoxious one. He, you know, throws a star at your face and then throws more thunderbolts. Because he's obnoxious like that. Unless you're hanging up there, you don't have to worry about those too much. Just beware, he's kind of tricky. He looks like he's gonna throw some star at you, but instead he throws lightning at you instead. So, here we have the electric power with just Kirby. Looks pretty cool, yeah? Yeah? Well, try it now. Light bulb. Light bulb missiles. Yeah. Light bulb missiles. Okay, we're done. Let's go through the door now. And would you look at that? It's fantastic. We're gonna keep going here. Star. Okay. Up. Stars. Because we love those little stars. They give us life. And you know, you see how effortlessly he just swims up those currents. It's really nice. And you know, almost essential later. Well, no, actually, no. It's essential to getting our little rainbow pieces. That's what we really want, is a rainbow pieces. So eventually, we can make something very fabulous and magnificent out of them. They all come together to help you out against the final boss. I don't think I'm going to spoil what exactly they make, just because, you know, it's more fun to be surprised, right? I just have to make sure not to spoil anything later. So, you see it's dark in here. We're lighting up the night, because we're great like that. But if you notice, if we light up the night over here, we light up the night over here, oh, we have a doorway. Huh, wonder what could be in here. And literally, it's a room full of stars. But, you know, they don't light up anything. Even though stars are supposed to be shiny. But whatever, I'm not going to argue. I'm just going to keep on going. And actually do a couple demonstrations. So we now know what he looks like with that power. I'm going to get rid of it again. There's my little porcupine friend here. Okay, we're not doing this again. You go that way. And you go this way. Porcupine dude. Kine has the best freaking facial expressions. Poor guy. He just looks so... It just looks very unpleasant. Anyway, next power here. Echolocation. Screw the dolphins. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Now we're just gonna continue on here. But I want a different, well, no, I don't want a ability right now. I'm going to keep going, past the fish with the goggles, and down. And like I mentioned earlier, you can get firepower with Kine. Not one of the more useful abilities to have for a fish. And there's our ugly pollywog friend coming over here. Oops. Do. I apologize to anyone maybe who hasn't seen my first two videos before. I've kind of got an awkward grip on my controls, so I'm not obviously, you know, losing a lot of health here. Thank God I haven't lost any lives yet. That would be a little embarrassing. But here we go. Level 3 here. Obviously, we haven't run into any sun or rainbow pieces yet, so we're pretty darn close, though. We'll see that in this one. Are you coming down here or not? You're just gonna jump. Jumping bean. Jumping bean that turns into the pollywog. Can't decide which way it wants to go. Loser. Squid. Die. So we get a little land action here. Honestly, for a fish, he gets around great. It almost feels like he jumps better than Rick. I don't know if that's just me. I don't really have him to compare right now. We're gonna keep going. I could use some health right now. Let's not get hit anymore. What an idea. What a concept. Here we go. What was that? Don't get hit? Okay, so that's gonna give us a bit of a problem here. Well, actually, we can do it without him. It's just more fun with him, you know. So we'll just, I'm gonna come over here. We are gonna head down that direction. There's just somebody that I need. A little friend of ours. We're gonna do some rocking and rolling. Well, that's just annoying. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna get a handle on this. Literally, get a handle on that. Okay. Excellent. I did lose a life. It happened. Okay, here we go. Promise not to screw it up this time. Might be losing feeling in my fingers, though. Oh boy. That's exactly what we need. Loss of sensation. Here we go. Boom. Playing like a 10-year-old, sorry. I apologize. Ugh. Let's wiggle out the fingers here. Keep going. Jump over you. You know what? I can't just fly over them. There's an idea. La 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 la. Pop down here. Okay, so this is the part where it gets a little tricky. I might have to go back and get Kine, which would be kind of embarrassing. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have to go back and get him. Okay. And we're going to make this a little bit shorter here. I'm going to, instead of making you guys watch all that again, we're just going to stop here and I'll edit in a little cutscene. See you in a little bit, guys. Hello there, and we're back. I've got my buddy Kine back. And we're never gonna lose him ever, ever, ever again. Because, you know, we really need him, and oh my god. Okay, so here we go. Can't go down there yet. There's something we need. We're gonna get that rainbow piece. All rainbow pieces are necessary. Sorry, I'll try to speak in a normal voice for a little bit now. So we're gonna jump over these guys, just make it quicker. Sorry, we'll be back for you, don't worry. See, and this stuff is just a breeze. I obviously showed you earlier what it was like with just Kirby, and obviously I wasn't exactly just showing you. He was taken from me by my own stupidity. Alright, here we go. Up and up and up and up and up. And you know, this kind of looks familiar. Another room full of stars. But you know, looks can be deceiving, as they say. Get all our stars. And if I did have the light bulb power, lightning power, whatever you want to call it, you'd be able to see this. But I'm just gonna, I promise it's here. I'm not crazy. There we go. There it is. And there's a reason I wanted the rock ability. So we can do this. Drop like a rock, as they say. So here we go. Sun piece number 3, acquired. Here we go. Onwards and upwards. It's kind of a pain in the ass getting out of here sometimes. Boom, boom. Doo-doo-doo. But like I said, for a fish, he jumps very well. And for a fish out of water, he moves very well. Anyway, here we go. Outer door. Kind of spews along. Took a little extra time with this episode, didn't we? Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, no. Sorry. I get a little phlegmy. And the rock power, like I said, unless you're moving, it's kind of inconvenient. Those guys will literally just swim right through you. And then if, turn back into a fish while they're swimming through you, you get injured. And, that's just inconvenient. We're going to let him go down. Poof, bye. Here we go. Through the doorway. And here's the fun part. And actually, there's something I'd like to point out here. Poor frickin' Kine. He just has the saddest expressions when he gets abilities. Right now, he's freaking crying. Because you want to know why? Frickin' Kirby just turned into a rock inside of his stomach. And he can't get away. He's just along for the ride. And this little section is... I used to have so much trouble with it. But then I realized, turn into a rock, and literally all you have to do is sit back and do nothing. Because those kamikaze polywogs will just swim into you and die. For whatever reason. I guess they're just so aggressive. They just don't know what they're doing. They crave death. You can see it on their little faces. Their eyes. Their little dot eyes. Little coals of death, I guess you could call them. Haha. Yeah, I know. Not that funny. Here we go. And that is completion of door number 3. Oh. Almost. So close to that 1-up. But I did get one. You saw it. You were there. You witnessed it. So here we are. Boss stage. And we're not going to want this rock power. It's just going to get in our way. Because we're fighting a giant anglerfish. Doesn't he look friendly? And this is a bad guy. The longer you take with him, the more obnoxious he gets. And I found the best place to hide from him is down here in the bottom left-hand corner. Generally, he can't reach you unless, he does that. But it's pretty easy to get out of the way. If you just had Kirby in this level, you would want to use those little stars you see right there and blow your bubbles at it, I guess, and shoot it at him. But otherwise, there we go. All done. He also fires some other stuff at you, but, I kind of took him out because I didn't want to titter around with him anymore. So here we go. That is the end of Ripplefield. And I guess we'll go ahead and do a little preview of level 4 here. The Iceberg. And this is where he says goodbye to Kine, and he's like, you know what? Nice furry hamster sounds good now. I'm sorry, goodbye. We'll see you again. We'll see all of our furry friends again. And here's the first deviation from our original little formula here is we have 4 doors instead of just 3. So we have 5 doors. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and the boss. So, that is going to be the end of our episode. I will see you next week around Tuesday. I'm apologizing for the late episode this week. Anyway, you guys have a great day, night, evening, early morning, whatever. Anyways, bye-bye. Have a good day.